Hello, welcome to the Torres Tales. Today, we're going to talk about some YouTube resources that you could use inside of your e-learning classroom. But first, let's have our human moment. So, parents of struggling readers, and obviously right now, you're finding out if your child is a struggling reader or not. While I don't have any advice that could truly turn it around in the next month, I will tell you that it's going to be okay. If you asked my parents when I was whatever age your child in school is, if I was a reader, they would have said no. I read comic books. That really isn't considered books, which is sad because it is. However, I didn't really discover my love for reading until much later in life, till I was around 22 or 23, and the joy of reading started with this book right here. I've always been a huge wrestling fan, and this book, Have a Nice Day by Mick Foley, is a fascinating memoir of what this person went through while going through professional wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, noise in the background is courtesy of my dog. She's having a hard time social distancing today, which is day 9 of our social distancing project. So she's cute. She's right over there. So let's talk about e-learning in the time of YouTube. So if you're a teacher, you already know about stuff like John Green and his what are those John Green videos called? Does anyone remember? You know what I'm talking about. Go look them up. Crash courses. There you go. And you're familiar with those. However, there are other resources that may be engaging to your students or your kids that you may have not thought about before. So I'm going to take the next 3 days to go over a couple of those. And what I want to start with, and I'm going to put a link to their channel in the description, along with a link to a couple of episodes that I think might be good for you to check out to sort of understand what they do. And that's the Super Carlin Brothers. Okay? So the Super Carlin Brothers create content that's based off of Disney and Marvel, Harry Potter, and what they really do is they dive into little nuances of this content and break it down in ways that are absolutely phenomenal. It's very, very similar to what English teachers will do in their classrooms with books, but it's handled in a way that's a little more interesting to the general public. No offense to English teachers at all, but I'm just saying. So it provides an interesting way to look at stuff. So I really like it because it teaches kids the skills of critical thinking and why something might be the way it is inside the context of the book, and what the author's intent may or may not be. So it's a really interesting way to look at where stories come from, what's the meaning behind stories, and how they might connect to other things, whether that be historically or inside the universe of the stories they're telling. It's fun, right? It's not real academic research, but it covers the critical thinking skills that we want our kids to see. So it's totally worth checking it out. If you watch it and you're like, this is crap, let me know, and I'll sort of give you justification as to why it could be valuable inside of your classroom, or simply just valuable to your kids in terms of looking at things in a deeper way. So that's what I have for you today. Tomorrow I'll be back with something science-based. Enjoy day 9 of the social distancing project, and my dog now has a paper bag, so I'm going to need to get going. All of you have a great day. Stay safe. Bye.